Oh yeah, I forgot you guys were gonna be here this morning. Thank God for these, because I didn't hear you coming in. Industrial earbuds. I got these when I got married because my husband's a snorer. So basically when I wake up in the morning, especially in a morning like this, where I'm headed to film yet another episode of Pretty Big Deal, my podcast, I like to set the intention of my day. And part of setting my intention is doing a Bible study. And I like to do it in bed because once I get out of bed, I have the urgency to check my phone and to answer emails, get on Instagram. So my intention is focused. So I have this awesome book and it's called The Magnificent Word of the Lord. In the contents, it has all these different words like anxiety, loneliness, comfort, conversation. It goes on and on and on. You look up the word that you're feeling in the moment, that week or that year or whatever you're going through, because we're all going through something. And it takes you to almost every single verse in the Bible that it talks about that conversation. What do you know? Use your tongue to bring you life. There you go. So thank you, Jesus, for this day. Usually my Bible studies are a little longer than that, but we got Pretty Big Deal to go and record. So here we go. I like to also keep my hair up in a bun because, you know, David Lopez can give you a really good blowout and then you can just use it for the next day. And I think this reflection is doing me well. Let's go get it, kids. Well, hello party people. Now we're at my vanity and I'm gonna take you through a little bit of my skin regimen. ZAO, one of the people I watch on Instagram who's like she's like a health, everything's organic kind of person, uses it. So I thought maybe I'd try it. And I'm obsessed with this moisturizer. I feel like every beauty blogger in the world is using it right now. Take 2 pumps of that. Moisture. I like to look a little greasy and then you can go in and powder where you don't want to be greasy and then not powder where you want to be highlighted. You know, sometimes I pop a little vitamin C under my skin if I'm feeling tired, but today I'm not feeling as tired. Can you tell? We're also gonna do a little eye cream. Some of these brands, I just don't even know how to pronounce them. Mazia, who's my facialist, I just basically do whatever she says. And after she gives me an oxygen facial, I'm just like, okay, I want everything. I'll buy it all. And you can't forget your SPF, kids, especially if you're 30 years or older. And even if you're younger, you should be still protecting your skin. I'm also a sucker for the crystal deodorant, but I prefer the spray because I don't like to have to get the stick wet in the sink, so just spray a little bit of that on. We don't want to stink. This is Neil's Yard Remedies, and it's an elixir. It's called Rose Sauvage, not Savage, Sauvage. Just have a little bit of, clearly I like this. I need to order some more. But I use this kind of in my décolletage. Oh, just keep it all moisturized, sexy, and it smells delightful, like roses on my neck. Oh, so good. I also am a vitamin girl. I have greasy hands. I have a holistic doctor that has me on all kinds of like regimens. So I'm definitely not a hypochondriac, but I do like to take care of my body and my brain from the inside out. So I do all my vitamins, a bit of energy, B12. Let me just fluff out this David Lopez blowout from 2 days ago. Thank you, David Lopez. Now on for a little bit of makeup love. Now, as some of you know, I have a Revlon contract and I'm obsessed with pretty much everything. But when I'm on the go, I don't like to do a ton of makeup. I like to keep it really simple, really clean, especially when I'm on my podcast, because I'm having conversations with other women who I want them to just feel as comfortable and themselves. I try to just always dump everything out so I can get to it very quickly. I don't like to make a big fuss and keep things nice and clean because I'll just clean it up later. Who has time for that? So I put a little foundation on my hands. Sometimes I mix a little bit of moisturizer in with it. Boop. Take it and then dab it all over my face. I got made fun of in high school for having foundation lines, and I think I'm traumatized a little bit, so I always take it down the jawline. Sometimes if I'm feeling a little tired, I'll do a little bit of concealer under my eyes. It's nothing major because I don't want to like OD, because I feel like when you wear too much makeup, it can make you look older, or like any fine lines you have, it can just kind of seep into them. And I'm 30, I don't have time for any makeup to seep into my lines, okay? Katie Jane told me that if you just put powder where you don't want the makeup to move, then everything else stays nice and glowy. I think we need a time check because I think I might be running late. But this is very normal in my life. I'm always running a little bit late, a little bit behind, but it's totally okay. Because I feel like you have to feel and look your best in order to go into the real world and slay, because you want to feel confident when you leave. So if I'm running 15, 20 minutes late, you know what? I don't really care because I know I look good. Little gel. When you brush your brows up, you're brushing your life up. Keep them high, honey. I don't have any blush, so I'm just gonna use a little bit of gloss. Just give my cheeks a little bit of color. And mascara. Ta-da, she's ready. I usually eat on the go. I don't have the luxury of having a sit-down breakfast. The yogurt, granola, fruit is in the backseat of a cab, and I actually have to go because Pretty Big Deal is calling. Darcel, my assistant, is calling. Oh, lovely. We've got crumbs and happening everywhere. All right, let's get this day going. And that's it. I'm ready to go out into the day. Intentions are set, belly is full, hair and makeup on fleek, and I'm so happy that you got to come into my apartment with me and spend my morning rituals. Hope you get to take some home with you. Ciao.